Hey guys, welcome back again to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some remote roles with you. These roles have all been vetted. I checked each of the companies to make sure that they are legit roles, because the last thing I want you to do is to apply to scam roles. There are a lot of them on the internet, and I do all my best to make sure that I filter the roles and that these roles are genuine. The first role I want to share with you is as a contract marketing specialist, and the good part about this role is it is part-time. So for all the work from home moms, or if you're in between jobs, or you don't want to commit to a 40-hour work week, then this role will be perfect for you. Some of your responsibilities as a contract marketing specialist includes monthly content creation. So you're going to be producing and distributing a monthly newsletter that highlights key company updates and industry insights. You're also going to write and publish monthly blog posts that align with the company's brand voice, covering relevant topics that engage their target audience. So part of being a marketing specialist is to make sure that the company gets visibility, they get organic search, organic traffic to their website. That way they're not spending a lot of money on paid ads. And you're also going to be doing bi-monthly case studies and impact stories. You're also going to be publishing case studies and impact stories. This is because as a company, they already have subscribers on their email list, and they need to be providing their subscribers with content, valuable content that will keep their subscribers engaged. Part of keeping their subscribers engaged is to make sure that they keep publishing these impact stories and also organizing webinars. Okay, so when they organize webinars, their subscribers can ask questions, learn more about the company, learn more about the product, and then become paid customers. You're also going to be responsible for their social media management. That includes planning, scheduling, and posting 48 weekly social media posts across their brand's platform. Now, I know 48 social media posts seems like a lot, but it really isn't. If you break it down, that is about 4 posts per week. And this is because these companies are on all platforms. So they are on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Some of them are on Snapchat. So when you break it down like that, it really isn't a lot. It's about 4 posts per week. You're also going to engage their audience through these social channels. So there's going to be a lot of DMs that you need to attend to. There's going to be a lot of comments. So you're also going to be working across teams as well, in case there are any product related questions or technical questions. Be responsible for answering these comments. Another interesting part about this role is there isn't a specific requirement for a degree. So you don't need to have a marketing degree before you can start this part-time role. And all they are just asking for is that you have proven experience in content creation, in social media management, and digital marketing. And you also have strong writing and editing skills. This is a marketing role after all. And you also need to be familiar with social media scheduling tools and email marketing platforms like MailerLite or MailChimp. You also need to be able to manage deadlines and multiple ongoing tasks. It's possible that you're working on a case study and at the same time you're working on a newsletter that needs to go out on social media posts. You need to know how to balance your time and deliver all the projects that you have on time. So this is a contract role. You're only required to work between 10 to 20 hours per week. Like I said, it's perfect for stay-at-home moms, because I do get messages and DMs from moms, from students, and even from people that don't want to commit to a full-time role. This is perfect if you're in the marketing field, or you're in social media, or you're in content creation. You can apply to this role, and I will leave a direct link in my description box. The next company is called Scopic, and they have 3 remote roles that they've just posted. They have one as a UI UX designer, they have a full stack developer role, and a recruiting specialist role. So I'll just take a minute to go through each of the roles and see which one that you qualify for. You can apply for any of the 3, and I would also advise that you subscribe to the mailing list of this company so that when a new role comes up, you're the first to know. I love that it is clearly written here that this is a remote position and it is fully home-based. So you're going to be working with a team of 250 professionals from over 60 countries. So this is truly a global role. You can work from anywhere you are in the world. As a UI UX designer, your role would include conducting user research and testing to ensure that their designs meet the needs and expectations of their end users. You're going to be working seamlessly with developers to implement your designs and guarantee a smooth user experience. You will also need to confidently present design concepts to clients and internal stakeholders. You would need to communicate your design and your ideas to the developers, even to the marketing team. So you're not only going to be working in your own department, but it's going to be cross-functional. You need to understand all the multiple angles if you want to succeed in this role. You will also be utilizing design tools like Figma to develop wireframe wireframes, mock-ups, and prototypes that clearly convey design concept. And what you're looking for really is someone with a bachelor's degree in design, human-computer interaction, or a related field. You do not have to be in a design field or have a degree from a computer-related field, but provided that you're able to show experience in this kind of role, I would really advise that you have a portfolio of works, and this can trump you having a degree in a related field, because at the end of the day, they want someone that can deliver value. You also need to have demonstrated experience in graphic design, UI UX design, or a similar role, which is what I just said. If you can put together a portfolio that would convince anyone of your experience, then you're halfway there. You also need strong proficiency in Figma and other design tools, excellent communication and presentation skills, both written and verbal, ability to work independently and collaboratively within a fast-paced team environment, and a portfolio showcasing your design skills, problem-solving skills, and passion for creating exceptional user experiences. Contractors are paid monthly via wire transfer. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Australia, somewhere in Africa, in Europe, you're going to get paid, and this role is available to you. So if you're a UI UX designer, apply to this role. I'm going to leave a link in the description box. Your starting rate is negotiable depending on your skills and experience, and this is also an hourly paid position, so there's really room for you to negotiate your ongoing rates. So the next role is as a full stack Next developer with the same company, Scopix Software. What they need is 5+ years of experience in full stack software development, both back end and front end. Like I always say on this channel, I always like to find both entry-level roles, mid-level roles, and advanced level roles, because I do know that there are a lot of people watching this channel with different experience level. What makes this role special is that you have the flexibility and the freedom. Provided you have a stable internet connection, you have the flexibility and freedom to travel and work from anywhere you like. You are also able to pick your own time zone, choose your preferred hours, and work from the place where you feel most comfortable. If you need to acquire some training for this role, then Scopix Software is also going to fund the training as well. Just like the previous role, this is an hourly paid position. You're able to negotiate your rate, and you are paid via wire transfer. The third and final role I want to check out from this company is as a recruiting specialist. As a recruiting specialist, you're going to source, screen, and qualify candidates for a variety of roles with a focus on both technical and non-technical positions. So technical positions like software development, IT, and non-technical positions like maybe administrative roles. You would need to build and maintain a talent pipeline for current and future openings, so you're not running helter-skelter when it's time to fill a new role. You need to always have a roster of talented candidates so that when the company calls for a particular role, you can tap into that resource. You'll also be collaborating with a distributed team and effectively manage communication across different time zones. I do have a CV template library that you can customize and use to apply for the roles that I speak of on this channel. This is because this is a remote position, and there's a way you need to position yourself. There's a way you need to write your CV so that it's a perfect fit for this role. For instance, as a recruiting specialist that is remote, that is located remotely, you're going to be working with team members spread across 60 countries. You need to show in your CV that you have experience, you can take initiative by yourself, and you have experience working remotely, and that you're able to communicate with candidates from all around the world. So check out my CV template library. It's going to be linked in my description box. You would also need to stay up to date with the latest trends in recruiting, especially when it comes to technology roles. The requirements are pretty straightforward. You need to have minimum of 1 year of experience in recruiting or HR, strong English language skills with the ability to communicate clearly and professionally, both verbally and in writing. You also need a bachelor's degree in human resources, business, or related field. You need to be proactive and self-driven with the ability to take initiative without requiring continuous guidance, because remember, this is a remote position. Your task, your roles is already set out, and you need to be able to take initiative. Like the previous roles from this company, you're going to be working as a contractor. You're paid monthly via wire transfer, and your starting rate is negotiable. I'm going to leave the link to apply for this role and the other roles in my description box below. The third role is as a business development representative with a company called Build Kite, and this is remote, but it is only remote to people in the US. A typical day for a business development representative at Build Kites involves identifying and researching potential customers and also hanging out on Zoom, working within the sales team and across the whole organization, contacting potential customers through calls, LinkedIn, and sales, and engaging with prospects to understand business and organization challenges and struggles. So this is really about building more business, funneling more leads into the company and converting potential leads into clients for the company, which means more business and the ability for you to negotiate your salary as a BDR with this company. This role is for you if you understand software development tools and processes and you're excited about building the brand reputation of an awesome growing company. If you have hands-on experience with multiple sales techniques, including cold calls. So if you don't like to make cold calls, this is probably not the role for you. You also need to love collaborating and you're comfortable working remotely. The starting salary for this role is between $50,000 to $80,000 depending on your skills and experience. You're only going to be going through 3 rounds of interview for this role, which is the craft interview, the technical interview, and the values interview. And the values interview is designed to see your compatibility with the culture of the company. So I really encourage you to apply, and I'm going to leave the link to it in my description box. So the last role is as a senior editor with a company called Zeit, and it is remote, but only remote to people in Canada. Zeit is a data company, and for this role, you're going to be working within the marketing team. As the senior editor for content and editorial, you'll be responsible for all facets of their content creation process, ensuring that it aligns with their business strategy and category position. You will also need to have a corporate communications background or a journalism background and a high proficiency in finding, eliciting, and communicating strong stories to educate their customers. So basically, your day-to-day role will involve creating content that reinforces Zeit as the category leader. You will own the establishment and maintenance of the editorial voice and calendar. You're also going to interview technical functions at Zeit and create excellent long and short form content to be used in campaigns and social media. So you're going to be creating long form content such as story posts, such as blog posts or SEO content, and also social media content to be posted on their social media platforms. The most important part of applying for this role, apart from the experience, is that you have a portfolio of work. Although they're asking for a 5+ years experience for this role, I honestly believe that if you have 3+ years of experience, you should still apply for this role and put together a solid portfolio, because when you have a solid portfolio, you're able to convince the hiring manager that this is not just about the experience, but that you're up to the task. So those are the roles that I have for you in today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed watching. You don't have to write your resume from the scratch for all of this roles. I already have a CV template library that will help you take your CV from not positioned, not well crafted, to a well crafted winning position that will help you stand out in a multitude of candidates. So please check out my CV template library. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed watching, please share this video with someone that is probably searching for a role, because you'll be helping them out a lot. And I will catch you in my next video. Bye for now.